8 strange cat behaviors. Whenever Alfie brought hunts of dead animals like birds and mice back to the house after a little walk, he always had his parent Scott receive them with a worried look on his face. This was not the first time this had happened, and this certainly won't be the last. Not to act insensitive towards his pet's grande but weird Jesta, he always accepted them with an appreciative smile and silently waited for when he wasn't around to dispose of them. If you've ever experienced something similar to this is your chance to understand why this happens. You see, cats are mysterious creatures, and their behaviors can often leave us scratching our head in confusion, wondering what they mean. From trying to express their innate worries and insecurities to marking their territory, cats have a long list of weird behaviors that can be hard to understand. In today's video, we'll be explaining the top 8 strange cat behaviors and what they truly mean. Let's get right into it. Kneading. When a cat is feeling content and happy, especially with its parent, they can be found pushing their paws in and out against the surface such as a blanket or your laps. This act is called kneading. Kneading is a cat's best way to say, I'm feeling very happy, safe, and secure, and so I want to express myself to my human parents that I'm feeling this way. And whenever this happens, they release any build-up stress in them and become more calm. This playful but engaging behavior of kneading is often found in kittens, which becomes a part of them as they grow up. It is a habit that has been instilled in them right from their earliest days of nursing and can be stopped. So if you find your cat constantly pushing their paws in between the surface or your lap, you understand what it means now. Sitting in tight spaces. Oh, the perfect hiding spot. I can't be seen, but I can still see everything going on around me. It's like my own personal fortress. I know you're all wondering why we always love to hide ourselves in tight spots to fit into things we shouldn't be able to enter normally. To understand this, we have to take a trip down memory lane. You see, it all started in the land of ancient Egypt, where there lived a group of feisty felines who were known for their hunting skills and their ability to keep the rodent population in check. They were wild and free, and they roamed the streets and fields without care. One day, a group of clever humans had a brilliant idea. They decided to lure the cats into their homes with the promise of endless supplies of food, warm beds, and endlessly belly rubs. The cats, being the curious creatures they are, couldn't resist the temptation and soon found themselves living a good life with their new human companions. As the years passed, the cats grew more and more accustomed to their domesticated lifestyle. They no longer had to hunt for their food, and they enjoyed the luxury of sleeping in cozy beds all day. In fact, they became so lazy that they could barely be bothered to chase a mouse if it crossed their path. The humans, who had grown quite fond of their new furry friends, started breeding them to create different colors and patterns. They even gave them fancy names like Siamese and Maine Coon. The cats, who were used to being called Mouser or Rat Catcher, were thrilled with their new identities. As the centuries passed, the domestication of cats spread across the globe. You know the rest of the story. Gotcha! I still haven't forgotten how to hunt. You see, cats are natural hunters, and hiding in tight spots gives us the element of surprise when it comes to catching our prey. But it's not just about hunting. Hiding in tight spots also provides a sense of security for us, making us feel safe and protected, just like ancient times. So the next time you see your feline friend hiding in a tight spot, don't be too quick to judge, as they're just doing what comes naturally to them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some more hiding to do. Now I hope you understand why cats hide and fit into tight spaces. Rolling on their back. Just like humans, cats love visiting a spa. But how do they do this? I know you never caught your cat going to one before, but you might have seen it doing something close. And that is rolling on their backs. Cats love rolling on their backs. I can't emphasize this enough. They see this as a fun and exciting activity that helps them unwind and relax themselves. Another strange reason why cats roll on their backs is to mark their territory. You see, cats have scent glands on their faces and paws, and when they roll around on something, they're leaving their scent behind, which marks that spot as theirs. So if you see your cat rolling around on the floor, don't be offended. They're just claiming their spot as the ruler of the house. Bringing you gifts. What happens if your ruggedly proud but caring creature decides to bring you a hunt from one of its mighty adventures and presents it to you as a sign of recognition into its fold? What does it mean? Well, if you like the peace in your house, it's best to accept it and later throw it away when your feline creature isn't there. Don't ask why, you know why. Even though you might find this act gross, cats see the act of presenting their kills from their hunting success to their owners as an acceptance of them into their fold. They see this as a means of appreciating their human parent for properly taking care of them and acknowledging the fact that their human parent is someone worthy of their trust and so deserves a piece of their hunt. Although most people consider this act gross, this is one of the more difficult habits to curb into a cat and will require more patience from you as it's innate to them. Placing a bell on their neck might be a good way to curb this, but don't be surprised when you find more kills on your doorsteps than you earlier anticipated. Those creatures know how to maneuver themselves. Licking. Imagine licking a person to claim them as your own. Well, this is no issue for a feline creature, as they constantly do this to mark their owner. Not the main reason why they lick. Cats also groom themselves by licking the dirt of their fur. This behavior is usually accompanied by other grooming behaviors, such as licking their paws or rubbing their face. Licking can also be a sign of affection, as cats will often lick their owners as a sign that they are happy to be with them. And if there's one thing we want from our pets, it's for them to be happy to be with us. Purring. Trying to sound like a cute little engine, huh? Whenever cats are feeling happy, contented, and relaxed, they release the low-frequency sound that is produced by the vibrations of the cat's vocal cords. This feline behavior is called purring. Purring is the name of that little humming sound your cat makes whenever it's feeling contented and relaxed. However, you must note, this sound is not only made when they are happy and relaxed, it might also mean they are in pain and discomfort. So it is important to pay attention to other body language and behavior to determine the true meaning behind the purring. Slow blink. Do our pets find it easy to trust us? We never fully know, but when they do, they show us in different ways that they do, and our feline friends are no different. Cats are affectionate animals. Although full of themselves, they still find few ways to communicate to us that they love us and trust us. And one of the ways they do this is by slow blinking. When your cat slowly blinks at you, it is trying to tell you that it feels comfortable having you around. It likes you and trusts you completely. It enjoys the time it spends with you and desires more of your company. And just like two romantic partners in love, returning a feline slow blink makes them love you more. So if you ever wondered what those slow eye movements of your cat were, I think you have your answers. Hopefully, you don't end up in a slow blinking contest with your pet. Staring. I hope you understand why you shouldn't go into a staring contest with your feline friend. Not only is it going to smack your ass, it's going to do it in a way you won't want to try it again. You don't think so? Try to stare at it for long and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think so. You see, cats are dominant creatures, and when they notice you staring at them, especially for too long, they see it as an invitation for a fight and a show of dominance. I mean, the level of disrespect towards them. However, if you catch your cat staring at you, it's most likely trying to get your attention, and this might be a need for food, treats, or just their regular playtime. They are the lord of the house, and they have the right to do so. And guess what happens when you're too busy and you ignore them? Yep, you just thought of it. They are most likely going to let you off the hook, but with a lot of disturbance, scratching, intrusion of privacy, and, whoa, maybe I shouldn't use a word as strong as that, but you get what I mean? In simple words, don't ignore your cat. On the flip side, if you catch your cat in the middle of an intense staring contest with another cat, things might be about to get ugly. Words on the street: don't let them continue staring at each other for as long. The best thing that you can do is to find a way to tempt your cat from the scene, either with a treat or some activity they like doing. Watch this video next to find out the 9 strange meanings behind your dog's strange behaviors.